What's up, guys? Today we're gonna be reacting to a video called Easy Lego Ideas When You're Bored. So we're gonna be watching this, and make sure to also subscribe to TD Bricks.
In this video, we're going to be looking at over 40 easy, satisfying, dumb, and fun things you can do with Lego when you're bored. Let's go. Okay, it's summertime, which means a lot of people are probably out of school right now and have nothing to do. But don't worry, because I have a lot of ideas for y'all. The first thing you can do is make satisfying items that you can fidget with. This first thing you can do is make satisfying items that you can fidget with.
It's like one of those
I built is a cube, and it has a spinning wheel with a knob on it that you can rotate, 3 interlocking gears, another spinning feature, and some buttons you can press that use these rubber Technic pieces, and finally, even more rotating pieces. You can also build spinners like this tiny one that uses transparent studs, or you can build this one that's made from 4 pieces, and it literally uses a saw blade. Let's see if this can cut through paper. Okay, that took like 50 attempts, but yes we can. Another satisfying thing is taking a long Technic pole and sliding a bunch of these hollow cylinders through it. Or you can make a button by taking one of these rubber spring pieces and attaching it to the bottom of a hole that you put a large cylinder on top of. And just like that, you can start pressing it. This next item uses 4 pieces, and it uses a satisfying sliding mechanism. This next one I randomly came up with. Pretty much it's a rotating bar that you can spin between your fingers. This next item requires some sort of string or chain, and pretty much you can make some mini nunchucks you can spin around your hand, and it's kind of satisfying. You can also take a tiny box, fill it with studs, then when you tilt it, you can watch the studs move around. You can also build another satisfying mechanism that does this. Okay, here we go.
It's kind of like those
Oh my god.
Mechanism that does this.
Okay, here we go. This is so satisfying.
Oh, that's
yeah.
so satisfying.
This is so satisfying.
Hey, don't copy it.
In almost every store I go to, I see these fidget toys, and pretty much they're a bunch of random bubbles that you're supposed to pop with your fingers. So I'm gonna remake one of these with Lego and see if these things are as good as people say or if they're overrated. Oh wow, that's kind of nice. I can see why people like these, honestly. Another popular item I see are these pin art boards, and pretty much you can put any object underneath them, and the pins will form into the shape of the object. So I'm gonna make one in Lego. For the boards, I'm gonna use these Technic bricks, and inside each hole, I'm gonna put one of these pins. Okay, here we go. Wow, look at how perfectly flush that is. Oh my gosh! Oh, this is so nice. I could do this for hours. And finally, I built one more mechanism using these long Technic pieces, and let's see what it does. Okay, here we go.
Oh, I see those things.
Wow, I love And finally, I built one more mechanism using these long Technic pieces.
I know how it goes. I know how it does that. It's like you see these.
Let's see what it does. Okay, here we go.
These things. Well, look.
Okay, here we go.
It like. Did you see that? Wait. I'm gonna playback speed. Wait, did you see that?
Perfectly flush that is. Oh my god. Okay, here we go. Perfectly flush that is. Oh my god. Okay, here we go.
It hit it. You see that? You sent that? But anyways, I don't know why I just did that.
I love science. Another thing you can do when you're bored is mess around with your Lego sets. The first thing you can do is upgrade them. Here's a $5 Lego Minecraft set that's made from 45 pieces, but I'm gonna unleash my inner master builder because I'm gonna improve this set by making it look more like a cave, and I'm even gonna add a few features like a waterfall. And also the diamond block still explodes.
You can like
Another
add
thing
more things to it.
The diamond block still explodes. Another thing you
What happened?
Add a few features like a waterfall, and also the diamond block still explodes.
What happened?
Another thing you and also the diamond block still explodes.
Yeah.
Another thing you
What happened?
Pretty much it's a tiny house with a family living in it, and there's even an interior. But I'm gonna channel my inner Emmett because I'm gonna add even more stuff to this house, like a garage on the side with a working door. We can also add a car to go inside, and I'm also gonna add a basketball hoop so we can score some threes, a sidewalk, skateboard, and finally I'm gonna build a custom tree to add on the side of the house. Nice, this house is looking so much better now. Also, when you finish a Lego set, you're given a bunch of extra pieces, and another thing you can do is try to build things with them. Like I made these potted plants, a dead eggplant, this flashlight, a cupcake, a candle, bowl of soup. I used the disposable piece to hold wands for one of those things you put on your house that tell you which way the wind is blowing. And finally, I also made a gun. At the store, you can also find these tiny bags that have a random minifig in them. Let's see what we got. Okay, it looks like we got some sort of zookeeper that comes with a koala. But another thing you can do is take the minifig and build a Lego creation for it. So I went ahead and built a tiny exhibit where the koala can hang from a tree branch. Okay, it's time for a quick speed round of ideas. So I went to Instagram to hear what you guys do when you're bored with Lego. And we actually had a lot of responses. One of you said to put Lego on a speaker while playing music. Wait for the beat drop. One of you said let's add water.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, not gonna lie, that was kind of nice.
Water?
Another thing you can do is
my
build a
gosh.
catapult to launch minifigs off of.
Oh yeah, buckets.
Someone said you can build a phone stand to watch movies on. This one only took a few Lego pieces, and it actually works really well. You can also take a base plate and fill it with tiles and bricks to make custom images, like this Minecraft villager. Someone also said you can take minifig heads and stack them to make a giant wall.
nice.
Low-key, this is kind of creepy. Now, there's a lot of tricks you can do with non-Lego items. For example, tape. If you take a base plate, tape the back of it, then you can stick it to your wall and fill it with minifigs and make a giant wall. Low-key, this is kind of creepy. Now,
Yo,
there's a
what
lot
the-
of tricks you can do with non-Lego items. For example, tape. If you take a base plate, tape the back of it, then you can...
Did you guys see that?
Take the back of it, then you can... For example, tape. If you
TD bricks.
For example, tape. If you
TD bricks. TD
take a
bricks.
base plate, tape the back of it, then you can stick it to
TD bricks.
plate, tape the back of it, then you can stick it to
Lots of
make a giant wall. Low key,
slower.
this is kind of creepy. Now, there's a lot of tricks you can do with non-Lego items. For example, tape.
CD
If you
bricks.
take a base
You have-
plate, tape the
If you see my
back.
video, you had to explain
If you
this.
take a base plate, tape the back of it.
What is this? What is this? TD bricks, what is that? What is that?
Then you can stick it to your wall and fill it with minifigs. And yeah, this is a really cheap and easy way to display them. For this next idea, we're gonna need a Lego helicopter.
Build a helicopter.
Because if you take some sort of flying vehicle, you can use tape and string to attach it to a ceiling or door frame. Now it looks like it's flying, and that's pretty cool. Attach it to a ceiling or door frame. Now it looks like... Look, I even attached it to my ceiling fan. Whoa, whoa.
Oh.
Hey, whoa, stop. Wait, no, don't
For a helicopter.
Also, if you take dental
my God.
floss, you
Oh
can
my
tie
gosh.
it between two objects and make a massive zip line for a minifig. You can also take a
Spider-Man.
plastic bag, attach a minifig to it, and just like that, if you throw it from your
magic?
window, it acts as a parachute. If you have a
my
rubber band,
gosh.
you can use it to make a working Lego gun that shoots them.
Yeah.
And I think I found a simple mechanism that will
Oh,
work.
it's that.
And
It's that
okay, that
gun.
actually works pretty nice. Okay, it's time for another speed round of ideas. You can try to build yourself as a Lego
that actually
minifig.
works.
That doesn't really look anything like me, but I tried. You can also take Lego brick separators and put eyeballs on them. Or if you take a magnifying glass and hold it above a minifig in the sun, you can summon a powerful beam of light that will burn through it. Okay, that only took like 5 minutes and it already burnt the side of his head.
Okay, round
Oh my
2,
gosh.
here we go.
Don't do this at home, by the way. And the second beam was so powerful that it literally burnt through the entire minifig.
Oh my gosh. Oh.
You can also take a Lego cup for minifigs and then fill it with actual water. Now your minifigs can drink that water and stay hydrated.
Give me that.
And finally, you can make a Lego bird feeder. This one has a large bowl to put the food in. Then I added a restaurant with a chef because just like this guy can cook bussin' food and feed other Lego minifigs, I'm about to feed some birds. So now we can fill it up with bird food, take it outside, then see if we get any birds to come. And after a few hours of patiently waiting, one finally showed up. Dang, bro is for real the biggest bird. Another fun thing you can do with Lego requires you to have a camera. Pretty much if you take a photo of a minifig, move it, then take another picture, then keep repeating that, you have a bunch of photos back to back that if you go through really fast, it looks like the minifig has come alive. If you have clear pieces, you can use them to make a Lego character look like it's flying. You can also use them to make water look like it's moving.
Oh.
And if you take a Lego car, move the wheels, and move random objects
Where'd it go?
across the
Oh,
screen each frame, it looks like the car's actually in motion. You can also cut a Lego brick in half.
Dang.
Nice.
When you're bored, you can also make your own Lego games. For the first game, if you make a bunch of smooth-looking bricks, then you can stack them to make a giant Jenga tower. Let's see how many blocks I can take off before it falls.
Oh, I did predict.
Or you can use the same blocks for dominoes. This next game is also a tower, but it's hollow and you're supposed to put a brick in it. Pretty much you slap this plate on the side, then you try to see how high you can make the brick go. Let's put a minifig in it. Another simple item you can build is the spinner that selects one of 4 random colors. This next game is pretty simple and easy because all you need is a base plate, some bricks, and a tiny ball. Because you can make your very own maze that requires gravity to get the ball out. I also spent 3 hours trying to design an accurate Rubik's Cube, and I based it off of the diagrams I saw online. So let's see if my project actually works. Honestly, I'm no engineer, but I have a good feeling this is gonna work. The heck? Yeah, well, I tried, guys. I really did try. Well, that was a lot of ideas that I just showed you guys, and hopefully I cured your boredom. So go have fun, and I'll see you in the next one.
Stack it up like a brick. Call me and make us some beauty.